guys, just wanted to pop in real fast before the video begins to advertise my new SAL. So the SAL is to stitch a Santa in September. You don't have to stitch only a Santa in September, of course, but to start or continue one of the Santas that you already have. Think of this as an amazing opportunity to get a head start on your Christmas cards or ornaments for the tree, or to get some progress into a Santa that you already have before winter pops up on us and takes us all by surprise. If you want to join, all you have to do is post on Instagram your start or starting place with hashtag Santa September 22, and of course follow the hashtag to see everybody else's fantastic updates. Love for the man of red is required. What if I want to stitch a Santa sleigh? Yes. Can I stitch a cat? In a Santa hat? Then you're good. What about a Christmas tree? I mean, that's Santa adjacent, right? It has presents, it's a tree, it's at Christmas time. No. What if it's just the word Santa? Absolutely yes. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's progress on their Santa Clauses in September. As I said, it will start on the 1st and end on the last day of September. And if you're not really a big fan of Santa, but you're missing my Mill Hill Sals, and summer is wrapping up, you're seeing some leaves change colour and you're flirting with the idea of starting a new Mill Hill, don't worry, an announcement for fall into Mill Hill is on the way. All right, now to resume your regularly scheduled vlog. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Kat, and this is a place where I talk, usually mostly about cross stitch, and it's a vlog style video, so you'll see different parts of my life as we go over the next 2 weeks. Now, if this is the first time you're tuning into one of my videos from August 2020, then you won't know this, but I am focusing on one piece for the entire month, and it is this piece. This is African Lions by Dimensions, cover photo here. And this is where we're starting the vlog at. So in 2 weeks time, I'm fingers crossed going to be hitting roughly 45%, because my goal, very ambitious goal, or like my stretch target, is to get 60% of this done, which means I can do 40% in a month, which means it'll only need another 4 weeks to get finished. At the current rate I'm going, I will hit 50% this month, which is significantly less than I need to. So one of the things that I need to do is sort out how many stitches I need to do a day in order to hit my 60% target and do a lot more stitching, I guess. So without further ado, I'm going to go and stitch. I'm so glad that you're here with me, and yeah, wish me luck. Hello. So I just released my video on Sunday, the 7th of August, and Sharon Marie commented and said she'd love it to see me do a card making video. Now, I am by no means an expert on card making. I'm super new to the hobby. I love it. I absolutely love it. But I might show myself making a card. That process is fairly chaotic, but I would absolutely love to show you some of the cards I've made. So here is a note card. This is just going to be glued or written on with writing or glued onto a card itself. It's the right size. And it's just these little fish on a purple background. And it says, swimming by to say hi. Then this card I made today, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So I painted the background myself and then added these gold highlights behind this beautiful sepia deer. And I'm going to add a little secret message under this flippy flap. I get very excited. Then we have this card, which is a happy birthday card. Again, I painted the edges of this card, and the seal is 3D. Whereas the igloo is not, and I coloured the seal in myself. I love stamps as well, so you're going to see a lot of stamps. Maybe we should put this here. And then finally, in my collection, because I send most of my cards kind of the week or the fortnight that I make them, this one here is my biggest card, and it is for someone who's about to retire. And you can see that it's the same kind of, it's like these two combined. So I really liked them. But it says, it's a little sleeping seal, and it says, and relax. And this one, yeah, isn't written yet. None of them are written yet. I would really like to order a stamp, like maybe a custom stamp that says like made with love by Kat for the backs, because I never really know what to write on the backs, which is why this one ended up being a note card rather than a card. But yeah, those are just a few of mine so far. But yeah, so that's an example of my card making. Thank you so much for asking. I am fully ready to talk about this in more detail. Hello, my lovelies. It is Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. We're just having a quick coffee break from work. And I thought I would show you what I did yesterday, which was loads. I did this sky here yesterday. Focus on the sky. And I actually stitched enough that I would be able to get 60% if I did it every day, but it was around 3 hours. So, I mean, that would be like me sacrificing my life to this piece, which, I mean, I might be fine with. She is stunning, isn't she? She's absolutely stunning. So tonight I plan on filming that Stitch With Me I've been talking about for ages in the top right corner, and then filling in like literally all of this would be finishing the sky on this half. And that means once I've done this and this, I can move the hoop down, which I desperately need to do because it's losing quite a lot of tension now. These square hoops with the curly bit here, they do lose tension over time. If you're someone who removes your hoop every night, like a good girl or boy, or gender neutral child, then you won't have this problem. But if you leave it in your hoop for days and days, like I do, in about 5 days time, it does loosen. So you have to keep tightening it every day, and then you don't have that problem. But I forgot one day, and I forgot lots of days. I forgot about 4 days in a row, and this is where we ended up. But I love this piece. It looks so good on camera. It looks so good. And yeah, once I've finished the sky, I guess I have no choice but to do the grass, because I can't do the lion because that would be naughty. To save the lion for the last. But yeah, I'm working, so I have to go back now. But it's lovely to chat with you in the morning, and I will speak to you soon. Hello my lovelies, it is Tuesday night now, it is 9:45 p.m. and I'm on my way to bed, but I just thought I'd show you how far I got. So I finished off all of this light blue here, which is one strand, and there's just a tiny section of the sky here to finish. And then I started working down here in the blue to outline these strands, and also up here above this cloud. So lots and lots of sky again today. I'm really hoping I should probably stop stitching down with the blue and stitch the corner, top right corner, just because it's easy and so it'll be fast because there's no counting involved, but also because then I can move the hoop down, which I've said in my previous clip I'm dying to do, which is true. But the reason I haven't is that I feel like that would be a really good corner to do when I'm like really tired, but I should just do it now. So might look into doing it now. Also, my limes have turned yellow, so apparently that's what ripe limes look like, and they just ship limes green because they're easier to ship unripe. And I have to wash my face and go to bed and stuff. And yeah, shrimp's doing good, fish are doing good, I'm doing okay. I had kind of like a headache and like brain fog all day. It was really hard to focus on anything. It was really hard to get any work done. I worked a full day, but I wasn't very productive. I tried really hard. So, I don't know, but tomorrow's a new day, and it's always exciting to have a new day, right? Alright, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello my dears, it is Wednesday, 10 p.m. on August 10th. I'm about to go to bed, but I wanted to show you my progress so far. So you can see I am very, very close to reaching the top right corner, and I do intend on doing that tomorrow, which is very exciting. each strip of blue from the edge to the tree is around 55 stitches, sometimes less, sometimes more. So a length of thread only takes me about 1.5 lengths of the piece. However, it does look stunning, doesn't it? So it's not so far to go at all. The trees look amazing. And yeah, and then I'm going to move the hoop. I did manage to tighten the tension, especially up here, by pulling on the fabric to bring it through the hoop. But I hurt my hands a little bit doing it. So I am looking forward to just moving the hoop down a bit. And then, yeah, filling in all the blue down here, I guess. And then I can put that colour away for good. It turns out I really like block stitching, in Dimensions kits at least. I didn't think that I would. I didn't think I was the kind of person that would like that kind of thing. And usually I get really bored stitching the same colour all the time. But I absolutely have not been getting bored here. I've been loving it, so. It's a little weird having like a huge block of the same colour, like when you've finished all the other colours. There is no counting involved, you're just mindlessly stitching, but it's very fast, so no complaints here. And like I said, I'm looking forward though to getting into the grass. And I think what makes it okay is that I have that kind of structure of the tree, so I have something to look at while I'm stitching. If it was just like pages and pages of black on a hade, I would probably be a lot more bored than I am now. But yes, still avoiding my lion, doing a good job there. Still on track for 60% this month, which would be amazing. Not to stitch 60%, but to reach 60%. And yeah, just having fun with this piece, really enjoying it. I have nothing else to say, no updates. Went on a walk today over the river, and I was going to bake a cake, but I had too much stitching to do, so I didn't in the end. But maybe tomorrow. All right, toodaloo. Oh, a quick tattoo update. The one I applied without following the instructions has come off, and the one I applied while following the instructions is looking a little worse for wear, but it has been attached for almost a week now, a week tomorrow. So, to be expected. I think they did a good job of fulfilling their promise of it lasting a week and then fading for a week. So, very cool. All right, I will speak to you tomorrow with another update and hopefully a cake for you all to share with me. And yeah, speak to you soon. So what did I do yesterday? Well, I finished off... Oh, I shook the camera. I finished off this corner up here with half stitches of blue, and then I also brought the blue all the way down here. Then I added this colour of orange, it's like a blend, and this yellow all the way across here and up there. And I am very excited. I think it looks gorgeous. Oh, I don't want to move the hoop though. I've been looking forward to moving the hoop all week, right? But now that the time is here, I'm struggling to come up with either the motivation or maybe I just don't want to lose my tree. Anyway, I think it's time for a cup of tea, as the yawning clearly shows, and then back to work for me. But oh, this piece is so gorgeous. This is the shadow from the lion here. This bit. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to put off the line. I actually got tricked because I thought this was still grass, but I actually think now that it's lion. Because it was the same colour as this, which is grass, but then this, which is in the tail, is the same colour too, so I I was tricked into stitching some of the lion, but I only finished my thread, which is what I do anyway. I know some people can really like avoid the objects, but I will always finish my thread if I can, if it's easy to count to. Anyway, next colour to pick is this one. It's another blend of straw and straw. And it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And I can't wait to stitch after work, but unfortunately I have to work first, so goodbye. Just thought I'd show you what she looks like out of the frame before I put her back in the frame. Isn't she gorgeous? Good morning, everyone. It is 8:09 on Saturday the 13th, and this is how much I got done on Friday. Really not bad, and I was very relieved to find that the two sides, the grass and the sky, met up in the right place. So very exciting stuff here. Still in love with this piece, and I'm going to keep moving down. I did make a mistake when I was putting it in the hoop, and you can see this is going to be really hard to stitch into, but hopefully it will be fine. And happy cross-stitching day. For yesterday I was busy celebrating by cross-stitching pretty much non-stop from the end of work until bedtime. Actually, that's not true. I made a cake, which is very exciting. So, all right, I'm gonna get stitching. Good morning everybody. It is Sunday the 14th of August. It's 9:40 a.m. and as you can see, I stitched a lot yesterday. I stitched over 1,000 stitches, so that was like 1,600 half stitches, and then about 400 full cross, something like that. I don't remember what it actually was. I think it was way more half stitches and then like 100 full cross. So much so that I hurt my shoulder and had to stop myself from cross stitching anymore. And just this morning I've just added this little bit here and here. But it is coming along so quickly because I'm doing nothing else with my life other than cooking and exercising. And it looks so good. So I'm coming for this right corner. I think it will take a long time to get there, but maybe by the end of like next week I'll be done with the grass and I can move on to her beauty. Someone asked me if I found that the hoop distorted the stitches, so this is an experiment on her little face to see if the stitches do get distorted or not by this hoop. Hopefully I can iron them out if they do, and if I can't, then life is sad and I've made a terrible mistake. But yeah, I'm gonna keep stitching now. It's very hard to stop right now. I am pretty much consumed by my stitching. Like, this is my life. But I'm having a blast. How I'm stitching at the moment is colour completion, so I pick a random colour from up here, and then once I've got it on the needle, I literally just do all the stitches. Like, normally I finish my thread and then change to a different colour, but apparently that isn't how I like to stitch on this piece. How I like to stitch on this piece is colour completion in an area, and so that's what we're doing, and I'm really, really enjoying it. All right, talk to you later. Quick update, it's 7:30 p.m. No, it's not, it's 8 p.m. on Monday, August the 15th. This is how far I got yesterday, and still loving it, but I haven't had a chance to stitch today yet because I've been cooking and housework and all that, so finally it's me time, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to get 428 stitches full cross today, or like 856 half. Might be a bit of a struggle. We've got 2 hours left of the day. Let's see what we can do. All right, so it is now, you want to see? 11:24 p.m. But I finally finished my stitching about 10 minutes ago. I took very few 10-minute breaks to get some steps and do some tidying, but most of the time I was stitching like crazy. But I'm really, really happy with myself for doing it. I mean, so it took us, I got off work at 4:45, so 15 minutes late. Then I did grocery shopping for the quesadillas, which is the first time we've ever made quesadillas. So I bought like all the vegetables we needed, and then marinated the chicken when I got home because we needed lime for the marinade. And then realised I'd forgotten to buy red peppers, so I went out and bought red peppers. It was a drama. It was a drama, my darlings. But then I came home, chopped up the red pepper, chopped up the onions, cried because I am really sensitive to onions. God knows what I'd do in a tear gas situation. I'd be on the floor. And then, is it just onions in tear gas? I feel like it can't be. Like maybe the chemicals that are in onions. I don't know. I've never been tear gassed. I'm not cool enough. Anyway, unrelated. We're so tired that we're sidetracking. Long story short, we finished eating at 7:45 p.m. So I cooked from 4:30 till 7:45. Cooked and shopped. But it was worth it. It was really tasty. This is the first time I've ever eaten a quesadilla. It's the first time we've ever cooked one. And it was really good. We make our own guac. We make our own guac for tacos, which we eat a lot of. But this was a new experience, and we did chicken quesadillas. In case you're interested. All right. This is getting so close to the corner. I didn't choose the corner colour this time. There's only about 4 colours left in the grass to do, and I did some more lion. But that was because you see this tiny bit right here? This colour is this colour. So I needed it to finish the grass off, and then that was the only piece of grass with that colour, so I had no choice. I had to finish my thread, and by finish my thread I mean finish the 2 threads I'd cut off before I realised it was part of the line. But yes, I will put this away, and I'm going to show you something else cool that I did yesterday. So you may not know this, but this is my cross-stitching folder. And it started off just being the challenges that I was doing when I was back when I was in groups for challenges and things like that. So there's like, this is my weeks for the year, my plan. It's going very well, you can see. This is my full coverage fanatics 2020 and 2022. Again, going super well. I've gotten 7k. And then I have printed off the pictures of all my whips, and this was there before. Not all my whips, that's a lie, but a lot of them. And then I found or printed off, depending on whether I'd already printed them off in a different life. By different life, I mean like last year. All of my owned PDF, not all of my owned PDF patterns, but all of my owned PDF patterns that I think I'm going to stitch. Please don't judge me. I bought a lot when the war in Ukraine started, but I also bought a lot from Heaven and Earth Designs and Artisy just in general. So if you want to see a quick flip through, and some of these were freebies, but not many. I won this one actually in a giveaway. Isn't it beautiful? I bought this. It's very, very pretty when stitched. It's Minnie the Falling Snow. Yeah. I might have a problem. I really want to stitch this one as well. Karen the Needle Bug has stitched it. She might be the only person in the world who's finished it. The printer quality is not very good. I didn't want to waste too much toner or paper. But I felt really bad printing them off. I didn't print all of them off today, or any of them off today, but you know what I mean. I love this one. I love this one. I love them all. But at the same time, I keep forgetting what I have and what I want to stitch, and I find it so much more useful to have it in inappropriate pictures. In a form like this, so I can just flip through and sort of see the patterns that I'm going to stitch. I have got my Etsy ones here as well. I have not put in my latest pain-free craft purchase because I think it comes with a cover photo and it's in the post to me, and I'm unbelievably excited. I also wrote down the designer names if they weren't already there. And then of course we have all the ones that I showed you in spring, and then all the ones that I showed you last time. I really want to try this one, but it looks so complicated. This is the Soda Stitch one from last time, and from now on they're the ones I printed off at the weekend. It's really nice having this physical copy. I'm going to bring back the lines. because like I said, not only does it remind me of the cross stitching that I have already purchased, but it somewhat keeps me from buying more. Not 100%, I will admit, not 100%, but somewhat keeps me in track, keeps me safe. I've bought 1 cross stitch this month and 3 charts. Oh, I could show you the charts. Bring back the book. It's actually 6 patterns that I bought. So I bought these beautiful dinosaur scenes, and this is from Oh My Stitches Shop. Oh My Stitches Shop on Etsy, all one word. And it's called the 5 Dinosaur Landscapes Bundle. And these are just PDFs, they're not Saga, and I haven't checked if they work in Pattern Keeper, but I would assume not. And then I also bought this shark silhouette, also from Oh My Stitches Shop on Etsy. It might be over now, but at the time she was doing a 50% off sale, and all of the profits were going to buy medicine and food for service dogs in Ukraine, or for the vets of both police and I think mainly police service dogs, I'm not sure. So that was why I bought those. And then I also was naughty, and the third one I bought was a kit from eBay, and I'll show you that when it gets here. Because I'm a tease, but also because it won't get here for like a year, so I wouldn't worry too much. Alright, I've rambled on for 7 minutes now, so I'm going to go, but I hope you enjoyed this tour of my stitching journal, or stitching folder. So I can put it away now that I've shown you it, because it's been hanging out in the living room while I was waiting to show you. And I'm going to brush my teeth and leaf through my little collection of patterns, dreaming about which one I'm going to start next. I kind of want to print out all my dimensions, like photocopy all of the front pages, or the cover photo, sorry, and put them in the folder, but I think that would take like a forest of trees, and I'm not willing to risk that, so I'm going to be good for now. Maybe next month, next month's administrative tasks. But for now, I'm going to bed. I have way too much energy, but I'm still going to go to bed because I have to work tomorrow, and, you know, working is hard. Because I have to work tomorrow, and, you know, working is hard, and it doesn't always, like, necessarily give you energy. It usually strains it from you, so I'm going to go sleep. But I am looking forward to working because I had a lot of fun working today. So hopefully tomorrow is equally exciting. All right, snaps for you, snaps. Hello everyone, it is 11:15 p.m. on Tuesday the 16th of August. Wow, I knew the date, that's a miracle. A little bit earlier than yesterday, but not by much. I'm going to bed. I've just hit my target about 15 minutes ago, but I did also do quite a lot of things today that weren't stitching. Not so many things, but I worked for an extra hour and I shaved my legs, which takes a while. Anyway, you don't care about that. Sorry for talking about my personal grooming. I hit 40% on this just now, which is super exciting. So I am working in a really dark colour, dark brown. I think it's this one here. Not really sure. And I know it's this colour. This is like 3 strands dark brown half cross. I'm really enjoying this piece still. I think I might actually secretly be a monogamous stitcher, so hopefully you guys will still love me if I only ever work on one project at a time. For like weeks and weeks. That probably won't happen, but at least not this year. I don't know, I feel like I have too many goals, but I don't want to like push myself either, so it's difficult. Super difficult. And there are pieces I haven't even worked on this year. However, I've already started thinking about my new year, new start, so that's hilarious. But I have been really enjoying stitching on this. Really enjoying it. That's all I have to say. I just love it. Even those 3 strands are half cross. I've been using a 28 needle for that instead of the provided, 24 needle instead of the provided 28. Alright, I'm going to go to bed because I have to get up early because we're going to Stockholm, which means no stitching tomorrow, or at least no stitching on this piece. I'm going to take a Mill Hill with me just in case I get some stitching time on the train, but I usually get very travel sick on trains, so we'll see how good this new medicine I've got is, but maybe not so much. Maybe not so much stitching, we'll see. But this is looking fantastic. I'm in love. It's gorgeous. She beautiful. And I'm nearly done with the grass, which means I can move the hoop and iron her and then start working on her. I might do the tail before I move the hoop just to give myself a little bit more, as we say, wiggle room. All right, chill, peace, mwah, love ya, bye. Good morning, and look, the corner is done. It is Friday, the 19th of August. It's 8 a.m. and I am literally just about to go to work, but I thought I'd show you my beautiful finish corner. So I didn't stitch on Wednesday, as we discussed, except for half an hour before I left the house, because I was in Stockholm all day, and then my train home was cancelled, not delayed, cancelled. So I had to get the one that left the capital at 9:45 p.m, which meant I got home around midnight. Luckily, my partner came and picked me up from the train station because it was too late for me to walk, and I didn't want to take the tram into town, and lots of drunk people around at that time of day, right? And so I didn't really stitch yesterday either. I stitched about 400 half stitches, I guess, if even that. And then I just went to bed. I was just too tired. But this morning before work, I was determined to finish off this corner, so I stitched for about an hour, and I did, and I'm very excited. This weird blue thing up here is a bag. It's the bag I took to Stockholm, and now it lives on the table, I guess. It shouldn't, and I'll probably move it today, but it does for now. So all of these gaps here are one colour of blended threads, all of them. So I'm intending on doing those for the rest of the day, I guess, after work. So we'll see how that goes. But after I've done that, guess what? We get to stitch the lioness. Woo! Hi guys! So we are at the food festival in my town, which has a lot of different countries here. Last night we had Polish, and today for lunch we're having American, and I grabbed some British fudge as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And also we're in a bus because this is the bus making us American food, and it's a bus. It's a party bus. See, made for parties. And here is the fudge I bought. Nom 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 nom. About to have this one for my pudding. Good morning, gang. Good morning. It's Saturday. It's 9 a.m. I've only put in half a strand since I woke up, and then I remembered to film. I spend all my time going, let's start cross stitching. It's time. It's finally time. I completely forgot to film. But I'm working in the dark brown color up here on the tail. She's beautiful, isn't she? And all of this grass is finished. I honestly thought I would never finish this. I mean, of course there is more to come, but I'm going to finish the lion before I stitch more, except for maybe this part thread. But it's finally time to stitch you. So the plan is to finish the tail and then to move the hoop so that I have a face back, so that then I can really, really stitch her. Hello everybody. It is 5:45 p.m. on Saturday, August the 20th, and I'm going to close out this vlog because I have just taken this beauty out of the frame and given her a little iron. And yeah, this is the full piece stitched so far, roughly 45%, just less. I've got some colour to do here, and of course all of the line to fill in. This is where the male line will be, as you see by the dots coming out of him. And I'm really, really happy with this. I think it looks fabulous, especially the tree, and so I'm very excited to be working on the lion for my next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. This will be the end, because I feel like this is a very good place to finish. And so my next vlog will probably start in exactly the same position. Thank you again for watching, for subscribing, for liking, and for commenting. It literally makes my day every time you do, so I really appreciate it. All right, ta-ta for now.